investing in Bitcoin? And how can you get in on it? Since 2008, Bitcoin has grown faster than any other currency on the planet, and people have made millions. But the biggest growth is going to happen over the next several years, making Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies one of the most exciting investment vehicles in the last few decades. And anyone can participate. As of the time this video is being made, one Bitcoin is worth about $1,200 US. Every day, as more and more people learn what Bitcoin is, what its benefits are, and most importantly, how easy it is to use, its value continues to grow. And when you combine the thousands of new people getting involved with Bitcoin every day, along with more and more companies accepting Bitcoin to purchase their products and services, along with the fact that there are a limited number of Bitcoin available, the basic rule of supply and demand is a big reason that it's going to climb even more. In fact, experts predict by the end of 2017, Bitcoin will be worth over $3,000. And many say it can realistically reach as high as $1 million or more per Bitcoin in the next 10 years. Tim Draper, founder DFJ Venture Capital Firm, says Bitcoin will be over $10,000 per Bitcoin in 3 years. Jeremy Liu, the first investor in the multi-billion-dollar social app Snapchat, says Bitcoin could realistically be worth $500,000 by 2030. And Wences Casares, CEO of Bitcoin storage vault Zappos, says, in 10 years, Bitcoin will be worth between $500,000 and $1 million. It's not difficult to see why so many of the world's wealthiest entrepreneurs and investors are making Bitcoin a big part of their investment portfolios. But what many people don't realize is that anybody can participate, and you don't need millions or even thousands of dollars to do it. In fact, if you had just $100 worth of Bitcoin today and Bitcoin went to $1 million, your $100 would be worth over $83,000. But none of that means anything if you don't know how to get started. That's why we created iCoin Pro. Designed with the brand new person in mind, iCoin Pro is the first and only company of its kind that gives you our proprietary, easy-to-follow, step-by-step training system to teach you exactly what Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are and how you can start using them today. For only $39.95 per month, you will receive full access to over $10,000 worth of training and income-generating tools not available anywhere else in the world that will teach you everything from understanding Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, where and how to purchase Bitcoin, and important terminology, to advanced strategies like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency mining, understanding buy and sell signals, and even strategies like arbitrage, where you can buy Bitcoin at a low price on one exchange, then immediately sell for more on another. The world is changing, and technology is quickly taking over. The need for multiple streams of income has never been greater. Bitcoin has already surpassed gold in total value. Over the next 10 years, we could see more millionaires created than any other industry in history. And there's no easier way to get started than with iCoin Pro. Welcome aboard iCoin Pro.
All right, everybody, welcome. If you can hear me, please type Y in the chat box. We're going to start in about 30 seconds. I'm helping somebody getting on the line right now. So the telephone number is area code 415 697 0350.
That is 415-697-0350.
That's correct. The PIN is 349177 pound.
349177 pounds.
That's correct.
That's where I'm headed. Thank you.
All right, Carol.
415-697-0350. 349177 pounds.
That's correct.
Okay.
All right, I got to go.
Okay, thanks.
Bye-bye. All right, everybody, welcome, welcome. This is an exciting day today. It's like every time I do a presentation, more records are being broken. That's not a bad thing. Today, Bitcoin has hit its highest mark of 46.94, something like that. And what's interesting is, at the first video that I played, it's at the time of the video made, it was at $1,200. We're only talking like 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, that $1,200 when that video was made, and now it's at 4,600. You see how fast things are moving? And I'm telling you, you might have heard me say this, but by February of next year, it's going to be an overdrive. And I didn't even do a quick sound check. If I'm coming through clearly, please let me know. If I'm off, I've been having a couple of mic troubles lately. I don't know why, but I'll make sure that I'm coming through fine for you guys. And my name is Brandon Ivey from Los Angeles, California. Thank you for being here. We're going to talk about cryptocurrencies. Bill Gates said that Bitcoin is unstoppable. The blockchain is unstoppable. We've already had a record-setting day with Bitcoin. Ethereum also went all the way up to 3,700, and you may not even know what Ethereum is yet. That's where education comes into place. But looking at the news today, there was a lot of news. The U.S. Congress moves to protect certain cryptocurrencies from the U.S. government. We have Bitcoin price hits an all-time high, 46.50. Moscow Stock Exchange prepares to trade cryptocurrency. SEC warns public to avoid ICO scams manipulating stock market. That's all just from today. All right? And every day and that's just from what I actually recorded on. There's a lot more. It's just moving too fast for me to keep up with. So those are one of the most important headlines of the day. And I'm sure if you have never heard of this, you're starting to hear it, whether it's around the water cooler, whether it's from family and friends. But it's happening all around us. The foundation is being built. So it's only smart for us to get in on the game. But before you can get on the game, you've got to know what it is. And this is why education is so important. So what is cryptocurrency? It's a type of exchange that uses encryption to secure transaction and control the creation of new currency units. Crypto coins are a subset of digital coins. Bitcoin was created in 2008, open source 2009, and became the first centralized crypto coin. Now, if you're only familiar with Bitcoin, know that there's over 100 or hundreds of cryptocurrency coins out there on the market today, and they all do different things. It's not just, is it a currency? They all represent something. The little brother of Bitcoin is Ethereum, which may end up, what experts believe, to be bigger long-term than Bitcoin is. Now, I played you a video about iCoin Pro. That is the education platform that we're using for people to get educated. Most people can't afford thousands of dollars to go back to school, and most colleges are not teaching courses on blockchain technology or cryptocurrency. I'm paying $17,000 a semester for my son in college, and not one cryptocurrency course. Well, here you're going to get structured education so that you know what this is all about. The cryptocurrencies are one of the most misunderstood and under-acknowledged products on the planet because a very small percentage of people understand how they work and what they do. So many are missing out on what is becoming a very powerful tool for the ones who are taking advantage. Our goal at iCoin Pro is simple. We want to educate you on what cryptocurrencies are, how they work, and how you can take advantage of them. Did you know Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have been around for almost 10 years now? And most people still have no idea what they are, how they work, or their purpose. The most interesting thing is that in this day and age of technology and news spreading so quickly around the world, that something so powerful and potentially life-changing can go unrecognized for so long. In other words, an actual online currency that is allowing people to send money to friends, family, and business contacts worldwide from their cell phones without needing a bank account and without needing permission from any agency, that is making life and business significantly easier for so many people around. Now, the first time I ever heard of cryptocurrency was 2013. And I wish I can go back in time, because had I bought, $1,000 worth of Bitcoins back then, I'd be bewitched had I done so. But the first time I mentioned Bitcoin, social media, and you got to thank Facebook for this, because Facebook records everything that you do. once it's, but Bitcoin in 2001, when I first made this, 2018, August 1st, I said I want to give a special shout out to Tracy Consoli. She was on my team at the time, as she was one of our rising stars in Japan. She owned a restaurant called the Pink Cow, and her restaurant was the first restaurant in the country to have a coin ATM machine. 2014. Unbelievable. Did I do anything about it at the time? Did I go ahead and say, you know what, I think I should invest in this? This thing might go somewhere. Did I do that? No. Primary reason, didn't have enough understanding of what Bitcoin was. Therefore, I didn't have enough information to take action. And that was the most important step right there. My lack of education cost me millions. That's why I am so adamant. No matter what I do in the cryptocurrency space, I always lead with education. Now, most people aren't going to realize what's going on, so they wake up, walk down the street, or go to the mall, and they're going to see these all over the place. Bitcoin ATM machines. Are you ready for digital money? I have a good business partner, in fact, my sponsor, Tim Miller, who spent a year and a half bashing cryptocurrency. Not because he didn't like or believe in Bitcoin. He didn't believe in the network marketing companies that were trying to sprout up and use cryptocurrency as a means to try to make money off of people. Because most of them were scams and Ponzi schemes, and they were taking advantage of people's ignorance. They didn't have any knowledge on what to do in this space. But here's one thing that is a scary number for me, and this is done strictly off of mathematics. Today we had a record high of 4,600 plus per Bitcoin. Experts project it to be worth almost $7,000 by the end of this year. We have another 4 months to go. Where is it going to ultimately end up? Well, will be 21 million Bitcoins in circulation. The current market worldwide of all cryptocurrencies is 160 billion. That's a blip on the radar screen. Forex trading does $1 a day in trading. So we are at the infancy stage of this. But experts believe, based on demand, and that the entire world will be connected to a cashless society using Bitcoin, that this is going to turn into a $200 trillion industry. So if Bitcoin today is worth almost $5,000 per coin in a $160 billion market cap, what do you think is going to be worth in a $200 trillion market cap? Well, mathematics says 91 million per Bitcoin. Do you think you might want to start stocking up on these things right now? See, let's look at the history of it. In 2009, one Bitcoin was worth 0.0001 cent. 2010, 7 cents. 2011, $15. That's when the first Bitcoin millionaires came about. 2011. 2012, they had what they called it a crash, where Bitcoin went down to $7. Think of it. How many of you would wish it was at $7 right now? $7. They called it a crash. 2013, it went up to $100. More Bitcoin millionaires were created. 2014, it went up to $600. Even more millionaires were created. 2015, it crashed, according to Fortune magazine. It went down to 220 bucks. 2016, it went up to 750. The first time I ever bought Bitcoin, it was worth 740 something dollars. And I feel sick right now because I had bought the Bitcoin in November last year. And then in December, I said, oh, I can use this extra money to buy Christmas presents. I sold my Bitcoin. I sold my Bitcoin when it was like worth 760 bucks per coin, so I could have some extra Christmas money. It's gonna haunt me in 5 years when they tell me, "Oh yeah, one Bitcoin is worth like $1 million per coin." I'm going to look at back in December of 2016 and know that that was the most expensive Christmas I have ever had. Can't take back, can't change the past. I can be prepared for the future because the future is bright, and we're in a sweet zone right now. I predict we only have a good 7 months left. By February of 2018, this thing is going to explode. Bitcoin is going to shoot up in value, not just by a couple $100, by thousands of dollars. You want to stack as many coins as you possibly can right now. But knowledge is power. And the iCoin Pro system is here to teach you the basics. You're going to learn the core training, you're going to get advanced training, and then you're going to get, most important, the micro profit system. People ask me all the time, okay, then I know about cryptocurrency. How can I make money from it? How can I profit from it? How would you like to make money without having to recruit a single person? Letting your money work for you. See, the micro profit system is going to teach you how to trade on the cryptocurrency market. Now, you might be familiar with NASDAQ and Forex trading, the stock market. Some of you might be trading on it. Most of you aren't. And it's understandably so. Do you know to even invest in some of the big hedge funds and money management groups, it's going to cost you $250,000 just to get in the door? To really play with the big boys, it's going to cost you at least $1 million. $1 million. And when most people look at the stock market, it's like a foreign language to them. It's like reading Greek. I remember the first time it passed 10,000, and that was a huge deal. Then it passed 20,000. That was a huge deal. You know, most people don't really understand all that stuff. But with education on the cryptocurrency side, I look at it and I understand it. I'm going to show you what I mean in a moment. But in October, we're coming out with an app that's going to be your virtual assistant. This app is going to let you know, give alerts, when it's a good time and buy and sell by parameters that you set. So that you don't have to be sitting in front of a computer screen all day long. So you don't have to sit in front of a computer screen. Does it work? Is the next question. Can you make money trading? Well, I completed this course weeks ago. And understand we've only been in this business for 2.5 months, maybe 3 months now. Today was the very first day I actually traded on my own, by myself, with no help. And it was scary for me. You know, I could have done this weeks ago, but I'm like, man, I'm looking at the screen. Should I do it now? Should I wait? What if I lose? What if I don't do it right? The one thing about this is you never really lose. If you buy and the market goes down, you just don't sell. You hold on to it till the market comes back up. You never can lose in this. Not like Forex. Forex, you lose, you lose. There's no coming back unless you put more money into it. That's not the case here. It's like real estate. When you buy a house, the market can go up and down. You've got a 2,500 square foot house, the market goes down. Guess what? You still have a 2,500 square foot house. The market will come back up. It's just in time. But today I did my very first trade. Now you might be looking at the screen and say that looks like Greek. To me, it looks like money. I learned because of the micro profit. See this line here? That's called a Bollinger bar. There's a top one, there's a bottom one. I learned how to watch that bar to know when it's just in a squeeze. And when it's in a squeeze, that something's happening. I know that these red candlesticks mean it's going down. Green means it's going up. I bought when it was down. I don't know where it was way earlier in the day. And I sold when it was up. And guess what? I made a small amount, but I made 3.10%, 3.1% profit. I want you to think about that for a second. What if I was trading with $10,000? And one trade, I made a 3% profit. That's $310 I just made in one trade. What if I did 3 trades? 3 trades. I made $1,000 on the day. The day. And I decided to do 1 or 2 trades a day for a month. See, the amount of money that's being traded is irrelevant. What's relevant is the percentage of your profits. And that I felt so empowered after I did this. Now that I figured it out and I know what to do. I've got 2 trades going on right now as I speak. I was so busy running around earlier. I wish I had my mobile app on me, but I missed a good point. I would have made another 3%, but I missed it. So this is what micro profit can teach you how to do. This is my very first ever trade. Once you learn this, you can end up earning a full-time income just by trading. But for those of you who say, yeah, I'm not interested in that as well, here's one thing I want you to know. No matter where you are knowing about cryptocurrency, within 24 hours, you could be making money every single day without you having to physically trade. Because we have another program that's called BitConnect. And BitConnect first starts off with, you need a Bitcoin wallet. And this goes for everybody. All Americans are going to need to have a Bitcoin wallet sooner or later, because your boss is going to tell you one day, we're paying you in Bitcoin. If you're on a 9-to-5 job, or if you're in a network marketing company, that company's going to tell you, we're paying you in Bitcoin. So here's the deal. You get a Bitcoin wallet. You fund it with about $120. Congratulations, you're in the game now. You've got skin in the game. You bought your first cryptocurrency. Now let's make that cryptocurrency work for you. BitConnect is a free software to use, connecting Bitcoiners worldwide, and it really is a cryptocurrency revolution. What is BitConnect? It's a self-regulated financial system, open source platform, cryptocurrency education, Bitcoin and crypto community, multiple investment opportunities. It also provides you with Bitcoin news and PR services. There's 4 ways to make money with this program, but we focus on 1, investing. Letting your money work for you. BitConnect is actually a coin on the market. I just took this screenshot today. It is at 800, it's just money to get to that. $860-something million. 4 months ago, it was at 68 million market cap. Ranked currently 15, and last week it was ranked number 12. What happened was other coins came up, and the other coins are now all the way up to reach the $1 billion mark. Can you believe that? The $1 billion mark. Everybody seems to want to be blowing me up right now while I'm doing the presentation. They should be on this presentation. But BitConnect is number 15 and is close to getting to the $1 billion mark itself. Soon it'll be, just 2 weeks ago, only 10 other currencies are at the $1 billion mark. Now it's going to be top 15. BitConnect, as Bitcoin rises, so does BitConnect. So it's a legitimate business with a legitimate coin that's being traded on the market cap. Now the lending program, here's how this works. Once you set up your Bitcoin wallet, you purchase your first Bitcoin, it's like $120 or so worth. You turn around and you take that and you now deposit into your BitConnect wallet, and then you're going to lend BCC, BitConnects. Once you lend, you're going to start to earn daily. Now you're going to start lending for as low as $100. And when I mean you're going to earn daily, think of yourself like the bank. When you deposit your $4,000 check from work into the bank, and then you go home, and you do you look at your computer, look at your bank balance because you're paying your bills, and you see your money there. Your money really isn't there. It's just ones and O's, numbers and zeros. What the bank does is immediately takes your money, and it turns around, and they take that money, and they lend it out themselves. And they make interest on your money. And at the end of the year, they turn around and give you a small percentage. So while they were earning money from you daily, they give you maybe 1 or 2% at the end of the year. That's crazy. They made a fortune off of your money. Now you're the bank. This is compound interest. You're going to earn daily off of you lending your own money. Now I want to show an example of, let's say you started with $1,000 and you just reinvested your daily earnings for 1 year, 365 days. At the end of 365 days, your $1,000 has turned into $25,960. You're now making $233 a day. You know what that is? $233 a day comes out to about $6,990 a month. Yes, you can get started at 100. I'm just showing you started at 1,000. Because if you start at 100, it's going to take you 260 something days to get to 1,000. If you start at 1,000, you just saved yourself 260 something days. But you can start at 100. But nobody 1 year from now should be in the same situation they are in right now 1 year from now. If you are smart with your money, you let your money work for you. If you started with $100, 1 year from now, that 100 could turn into about $560 a month. That's not bad. $6,000 a year when you only started out with 100 bucks. But the goal is to scale up. The sweet spot really is at $10,000. At $10,000. How's this working? Because when you lend the money, there's a bot that's doing trading for you, and you're getting interest on their earnings. Interest on your money. So literally within 24 hours, you're now making money. Now let's talk about what it costs to get started. Oh yes, there is a cost. Anybody still running around wanting for free, you're in the wrong zone. You're not going to get wealthy with free. The education portion first, 3 ways to join. Option 1, one time $79 and $39.95 a month. I make more than that just on a trade. Or you can do option 2, get 6 months advance and pay $22.99. Or you can do a year up front for $449.95 and there's no monthly. The higher amounts get you a higher rank, which means you earn more money if you. That's all. But the whole point is you can make money without having to sign anybody up if you follow the training in the system. By referring other people, you're just going to make more money. I highly advise it. But it's not needed, it's not necessary. I have an individual on BitConnect dropped $10,000 in and hasn't recruited a single person. $10,000. He's already done the math. In a couple of years, he'll be at the 8-figure mark. 8 figures, ladies and gentlemen. What's the cost of joining BitConnect? There is no cost. You sign up for free and you decide what you want to start with. But it has to be at least 100 to start earning daily. And that's it, guys. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play you a video about BitConnect. I'm going to be doing another presentation on Thursday. It will be a BitConnect only presentation on Thursday. All you have to do is invite. You don't have to explain this to anybody. If you want to, don't have to share it with anybody either. But we'll be doing this presentation again Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Those of you that's getting started or has gotten started with us, you want to get to that $1,000 as fast as possible, and then we scale up from there. Speed the process up for you guys, because it's going to be crazy next year, and you want to have more money coming in so that you can now invest, especially in more things in crypto. There's many other programs out there as well you can get involved with. I highly advise you diversify yourself. You even have mining. I'm very big into mining. I'm mining Litecoin, Ethereum, and Ethereum Classic right now. So thank you guys for joining us. Here is that, and have a good evening. God bless and good night. Bye-bye.